We have recently worked with community nurses to develop an interactive resource to support individual and team well-being and resilience. This was funded by the Queen's Nursing Institute in Scotland and the Community Lottery Fund.
As part of the process, the group developed a shared story of what it was like to work as a community nurse. And now they'd like to share that with you.
Once upon a time, there were some highly skilled nurses who during a pandemic felt quite alone. Their usual support from the hospice and practice had closed to joint visits and relied on the phone, making judgments and decisions within people's homes, finding courage and strength from deep within. Jack of all trades, master of some too, exhausted, undervalued, taking on the chin.
And sometimes the stress of it just became too much. We retreated, then panicked, losing our touch with reality and family and friends and much more, cleaning and obsessing, internal uproar. Angry and guilty and loss of control, the threat of the monster would take hold of our souls.
Are we driven by guilt not to say no, the sacrificial lambs unable to go? Angry and frustrated for those in our care, but proud of ourselves for always being there. Assessing the risk, providing palliation, worrying about equipment and miscommunication, alone and exposed, faithful in consequences, for our teams and our families, heightening senses.
Showing leadership, stepping up when no one else will, enacting intuition, expert knowledge and skill, frustrated when told it's not a nursing need, and the consequences of inaction cause us to bleed. For we're human too and embody this role, and our many experiences are scarred on our souls. Experiences relived through past paradigm cases, unresolved questions, did we cover all bases?
Striving to answer what makes a good death, determined to achieve it with all of our breath. And the reward that this brings, when all's said and done, is what fills us, warms us, brings up the sun. Compassionate care gives great satisfaction, based on wisdom and knowledge and intelligent action.
We may grow attached, go the extra mile, then dying inside we continue to smile. The emotional labour takes its toll week by week, leaves us spent and heartbroken, unable to speak. We try different approaches to realise our visions, but when autocracy wins over democratic decisions, to preserve our well-being, we leave the status quo, and in taking those strong steps, we learn how to grow. For fear and powerlessness only takes from our resilience, but challenge and advocacy adds to our brilliance.
So what can we do to support our profession, strengthen our teams through support and reflection, embrace the challenges and pressures we face, finding time for self-care, taking a breath from this race, sharing our feelings, growing together, understanding our emotions, we can face the pressure. Empowerment, resilience and appreciation, we have planted the seeds, the toolkit is our foundation.
The Seeds Project report is available on the Queen's Nursing Institute Scotland and the Listen Up Storytelling websites.